Welcome to Kinky Knots Cafe, Proactive is the Way, where we provide you tools and resources to enhance your mind, body, and spirit. Get ready, folks. Let us nurture you from the inside out. Happy holidays, my friends. And just like that, we are done. This has been a very enriching 3 months reading the 48 Laws of Power. I don't know about you, but I acquired a plethora of knowledge and skills in which I will be able to leverage most effectively in the years to come. Now, within this book, there were 10 laws that really spoke to me. And out of those 10, my top 3 were Law 5, so much depends on reputation, guard it with your life. Law 25, recreate yourself. And Law 38, think as you like, but behave like others. If you would like to get my perspectives on each of these laws, please check out my podcast on these topics at www.kinkyknotscafe.com/proactive is the way. So, which laws resonated with you? I hope that you will take a moment to share in the comments, drop me a DM or comment on the Podbean platform or wherever you may listen to us. As I shared earlier, the laws in which I shared are the ones in which I learned a great deal about myself and garnered some tools and resources to positively leverage to advance within my personal and professional development and to build more effective and sustainable relationships. But then there were some laws in which I actually practiced unknowingly, not realizing that it was a strategy. And then there were others in which I felt that in our day and age, it was time to devise a new blueprint or eliminate. Nonetheless, through the good, bad, and indifferent perspectives I had on each law, learning about them has been life-changing and all good. Actually, throughout this entire season, it has been all good. I am just amazed at what I have learned through reading and leveraging that reading, taking a concerted effort or approach to incorporate some of the learnings into my everyday life. I have really accomplished so much this year. The other day, someone DM'd me and asked about my accomplishments. And I'm not sure how she knew about my financial status, but she asked me why I was not more successful as it related to my sales. As I pondered this inquiry, I thought about how people define success and realized the ignorance in her inquiry. She failed to ask me, well, how do you define success? Especially in this stage of running my business for 2 years. You see, accomplishments within Kinky Knots Cafe is not necessarily monetary. I actually got a career for that. And for those who truly follow me, you will know that I didn't get into this business to make money, as I am very new in the health and wellness space. I grew this business based on life circumstances and dealing with an unseen illness and being severed from my job. I created a business to help me to focus on healing myself naturally, retain the skill set in which I developed over the past 20 years as a human resources professional, and continue to learn, develop, and grow in hopes that in time I will have garnered enough knowledge in order to help others, especially as it relates to health and your overall wellness. In light of this, I have invited each one of you to join me on my journey. Another reason I started this business is because education and the ability to continuously adapt and adjust to the times is so important to my family and I. I want to be a promoter and advocate of change and evolution. And if in that I can help others to build confidence, that's part of my goal. Helping you build confidence in moving towards or away from things that are no longer serving. And I believe all of this is possible through better understanding yourself, your environment, the modes of operations within the world, and how to move most effectively in order to advance professionally and personally and build effective relationships and a community. You see, all too often I see so many individuals get stuck in maintaining the status quo that they are unable to devise a path to help them pivot and shift in a manner that is most beneficial to them and society overall. You know, it's the greatest destruction of man, in which most times they believe that when a greater energy comes, stating it's time to change, and they begin to spiral down, that the reason for their downfall comes from others, when in reality, it is due to their actions or inaction. To support this thought, this was even highlighted within our readings over the past 2 weeks, in which Robert shared, learning to adapt to each new circumstance means seeing events through our own eyes, and often ignoring the advice that people constantly peddle our way. It means that ultimately we must evaluate with a critical lens what others preach, and the books they write to tell us what to do, and the sage advice of the elder. Why? Because, as Napoleon shared, the laws that govern circumstances of today are abolished by the new circumstances of tomorrow. Evolution is inevitable. Essentially, this means that it is up to us to gauge each new situation. If we rely too much on other people's ideas, we will end up taking a form not of our own making. Too much respect for other people's wisdom will make us depreciate our own. And Robert shared, we need to learn how to be brutal with the past, especially our own, and be wary of the philosophies that are foisted on us from outside that were created in an era in which we do not live today. So to my friend who asked the question, I am in a space of learning, development, and growth, continuously evolving and changing to support the advancement of our society and the changes of the time. If during this time I am able to generate an income, I will be elated. But at the moment, I am growing, and I invite you and all to come and grow with me. Up next, the quarterly giveaway. It's the end of the quarter, and we have another giveaway. So let's go over the details of the giveaway. I invite each of you to participate in Kinky Knots Cafe's Proactive is the Way quarterly giveaway. How do you enter? If you want to enter to win the $100 and 3 of our featured ebooks or an item from the KK Cafe collection, the rules of the giveaway are as follows, and please listen clearly. You must subscribe to Proactive is the Way podcast via Podbean. This is where we host our podcast. You must join the Proactive is the Way Facebook group. The group for Proactive is the Way, which is on Facebook. And when you join that group, you must participate in the Proactive is the Way group by providing a meaningful comment or engaging in any additional activities. The more you do, the more chances you have to win. I review everyone's participation in the group for the past 3 months or the quarter. The giveaway closes by the end of day on Saturday, December 28th, and the winner will be announced on Sunday, December 29th. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining us during this rest and the auxiliary period. More details are forthcoming with regards to our upcoming season. Until then, I pray that each of you have an amazing holiday season and a new season of hope, love, peace, and continued prosperity. To access all replays or learn more about Kinky Knots Cafe's Proactive is the Way, please visit www.kinkyknotscafe.com. Proactive is the way, my friends. Take good care.